Imagine if they did have their quarterback. Yeah, what about that? It would have been bad. Really bad. Really, really, really bad. All right, there we go. And, well, what about that? No, this isn't my live reaction. Probably should have recorded my live reaction to that game-winning field goal. Well, really, I didn't have a reaction. I was just like, wow. USC really lost again. And also, I do apologize. It really does feel like I haven't talked to you guys too much today. And mainly that's because, like I said, in the Alabama-Tennessee game, I didn't do a reaction to the Ohio State versus Penn State game. There's nothing to say. The game went exactly how I thought it was going to go. So there's really not. I mean, Penn State's just not good enough to beat Ohio State and Michigan. And to be honest, I don't know when they'll be good enough to. They're going to be good enough to go 10-2, 9-3 every year, but they're not going to beat big bros in Michigan and Ohio State. But that's besides the point. The point is, good gosh almighty, Lincoln Riley's the biggest fraud in America. I don't know. Lincoln Riley, we might have to put him above Ryan Day. I think Lincoln Riley is a bigger fraud than Ryan Day. Maybe I need to sleep on that. Maybe I'm saying a little too much of, what am I even trying? Maybe I'm just over gas. What was it called when your immediate reaction to something? Maybe it's recency bias. Maybe I'm having recency bias. But we need to start having this conversation that Lincoln Riley is a straight up fraud. Okay? Maybe we talk about that later in the week. But USC, come here. USC lost to Utah, and Utah had a walk-on quarterback playing, or a former walk-on. Whatever the point is, how did you lose to Utah and they didn't even have Cam Rising? Utah, you want to talk about having somebody's number. Utah's worse than a toxic ex. Utah's got USC's number and then some. They got their area code. They got their home address. They got their workplace address. It's insane. It's embarrassing. If I was a USC fan, I'd enter the transfer portal. I don't know what team I'd go for. Maybe, I guess Oregon? Oh, they lost. Washington? I don't know. Maybe I'd just start watching baseball. The Dodgers or something. It's bad. I got to bring out the whiteboard because there's one stat in particular I want to show you. The storyline for every USC loss is the same. The offense, it's good/great. They're always good. Well, Notre Dame they weren't, but you get my point. It's not the offense. It's the fact you gave up 34 to a former walk-on quarterback. No disrespect to him. Played out of his mind. I'm not trying to disrespect the kid. Played awesome. But you get my point. You didn't even... Sorry, my thing's bad. You didn't even beat Utah when they're at their full strength. Utah... That's what's so bad about this loss. Utah ain't that great. They're a good team, but they didn't have their quarterback. Imagine if they did have their quarterback. Yeah, what about that? It would have been bad. Really bad. Really, really, really bad. Don't even get me started, man. I got to bring out this whiteboard before I go Captain Insano. Like I said already, I do apologize. Haven't talked to you guys too much today. I had some friends. I mean, it's the Alabama-Tennessee game. This was a huge game. Had some buddies over, and I didn't want to, I'll just be honest with you, I didn't want to rush me. Oh, I need to get this video edited and uploaded. No, I'm trying to hang out with you. I don't want to be that guy that's not hanging out or whatnot and working 24/7. Trust me, we're going to work 24/7 all throughout this week, plenty of videos. But I just tried to enjoy my Saturday, and I hope y'all understand that. Think y'all will. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are going to play a game. Why did I say that? We're going to play a game, a little guessing game. Guess how many total yards? I lost it. My apologies. Guess how many total yards Utah had in this game? Or my bad, let's start with USC. You probably say something around, 450, 400. You'd be right. USC had a total of 401 yards. Caleb Williams, if you are curious, I'll pull up his box score. Got it right here. played a decent game. You could say he played a good game. 24 for 34, 250. I mean, 0 touchdowns, 0 INTs, but he was Caleb Williams. It's not like he played as bad as he did against Notre Dame. No. Don't even try to say that. But the point is, Utah went out there starting quarterback Cam Rising, hung up 482 total yards. Utah. This has been one of the worst offensive teams in the Pac-12 this year. Utah is... Good gosh, man. I'm not even a USC fan, and this irritates me. Utah put up 34 points on USC, and Utah, I don't even know, have they scored more than 30 points this season? This has to be USC. There's the 2 worst defense in college football below in the Pac-12. Colorado's the worst, and USC's right behind them. I said that last week, and this validates it. But I don't know, USC's trying to make a push for actually the worst behind Colorado. It's a flat-out shame. I ain't going to write anything else down. This is all you need to know. It's the defense, man. It's not the offense is fine. And here's what's scary if you're a USC fan. This is the best your offense will ever be this year. You got the best player in the nation playing for you, and you already got 2 losses. What do you think is going to happen next year? The defense ain't going to get better. If anything, it's just going to get worse or stay stagnant. It won't get better. Not with Lincoln Riley. Everywhere he goes, defense sucks. It's not a coincidence. It's not. I'm really at loss for words at how Lincoln Riley somehow screwed this up. This was his best. This year was the best chance he had of winning a championship. And heck, he still might lose. Guys, USC hasn't even played Oregon and Washington. Speaking of Washington, I think they're struggling Arizona State. Probably when you're seeing this video, it's going to be like halftime, third quarter maybe. I have to stay up and watch that one. I feel like, when your dad, you did something bad growing up, real bad. You're like, man, my dad and mom, they're going to be so mad at me and this and that. And your daddy's not mad at you. He just says, son, I'm disappointed in you. That's where I currently am at with this USC team. I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed. You got the best player in the country, and you can't beat a wounded Utah team. Now, give Utah the credit in the world. Backup quarterback played out of his mind. But come on, man. You got Caleb Williams. Lincoln Riley, you're supposed to be one of the top head coaches in the game. And with that being said, I do apologize to the Utah fan base. I should be congratulations. But y'all know this game, the storyline's got to be USC lost again? And you haven't even played Oregon? And what is their problem with Utah? Utah's the bully. Utah every year keeps putting them on the locker, hanging them up by their underwear, and smacking them around. Happens every single year. It's a flat-out shame. That's all I got, man. I'm sick. There's nothing more to say. Your defense sucks. Look, that's why I say defense wins championships. Defense is so important. It's so important, and you're seeing why. We'll talk about this throughout the week. Let me know your thoughts down below. But